Good evening, welcome to the evening edition of From Day One, back at the traditional GC headquarters. For auditors, subsets, and Karens are ready to go. And today we start with another bullshit from Lambasted Press. Oh, hold on, sorry, the audio isn't working for some reason. Alright.
As if we needed more evidence that frauditors are nothing more than antagonistic asshats with absolutely no real purpose in life. I mean, other than to remind the rest of us that no matter how bad we think life is, at least we're not frauditors. Good afternoon, everyone. Gianni from the Plot Hole, and today we check in with everyone's least favorite time and temp guy, Lambasted Press, as he, I don't even want to say it, but as he audits a post office.
Again?
Once again, there's no arrest or taser, just a giant display of antagonistic and dishonest behavior. Let's check it out.
Hey, making out there watching?
What's going on?
What's happening? So, Chippewa Falls, post office. Ready to take a look around? See what's going on? Down this way to the left here is their loading dock. Employee parking, postal vehicle parking, all that kind of stuff. I think some public parking down there as well. And then there's some more parking down on this side. So as usual, those of you who watch our videos and follow our channels know we will be taking a look at the outside of the building, checking out all the pertinent signage that's out, and seeing how the folks of Chippewa Falls are doing today. And then we will be going inside at some point and getting a stamp. And let me just make sure I have my dollar ready for my stamp here. I don't know if I have a single, nope, but I have a 20, so I'll get some change today.
Again, I have to applaud the riveting journalistic content provided here. Like all of his other videos, Lambasted Press just seems like a goofy old grandpa with way too much time on his hands. But, as we're going to find out here shortly, Grandpappy isn't as happy-go-lucky as he wants us all to believe.
Stand by. Nice building. So here's a little information about the building for you. You can pause that and read the entire thing if you like. The Federal Building and Early Mail Service. Chippewa County Historical Society marker sign number 10. And let's see. We always check for signage. Reserved parking for U.S. Postal Service vehicles only. Unauthorized vehicles will be towed away, and they're citing California Vehicle Code in Wisconsin. Anybody knows why they do that, please let us know.
Seeing as how this is a legitimate question, let's see if we can't shine a little bit of light on this one. Now, this is probably not a DOT-placed sign, DOT being Department of Transportation or whatever the Wisconsin equivalent is. This is a third-party purchase sign, and having someone make a sign that specifically cites Wisconsin parking rules is probably cost-prohibitive. So, they purchase a sign, third-party, ready-made, slap it on there, much like those stop signs you see at the parking lots. Or is it some California conspiracy to take over the world one sign at a time? I'll let you decide.
Right. Sorry?
What are you guys doing?
What am I doing?
Being done.
Yeah. What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? What do you do?
I'm asking what
That's a little weird.
No.
Are you okay? Do you need help?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, but you're on postal property filming. I'm asking what you're doing.
Oh, okay. Well, that was just a little weird what you just did.
Was it though? She sees two people seemingly casing the joint, and she wanted to get a better description of the two asshats who are wasting a perfectly nice Monday. It's not as if she showed up to your place of business unannounced and just started filming the parking lot.
You sure you're okay?
Yes. Can you? I'm asking. What are you guys doing?
Is there any issue with filming on postal property?
It's postal property. You're not supposed to be.
You're not supposed to take pictures on postal property?
Correct.
Just the postal employees or people from outside. I'm trying to be educated, man. You coming out and giving me directives. I'm trying to find out what the story is.
I asked you what you were doing while you were taking pictures of our...
Right, and I asked you, is there anything wrong with me doing that? All right, well, we'll see you inside. Very strange. Well, anyway, I was going to carry on with what I was doing here. That was an interesting little greeting we got from her, huh? So here's where you could obviously see the trucks come in. They drop their mail off.
If it wasn't for this 2020S coverage of where our mail gets dropped off, I mean, how would our rights ever be protected? Let's skip all past this crap, yes?
Got a VIP in town?
I'm sorry?
Got a VIP in town?
I don't know, is there?
Of course, instead of providing a simple answer to a simple question, let's act like jerks instead.
You just like taking photos of post offices.
Just like asking people what they're doing?
Yeah, I do. You got a problem with that? I mean, seriously.
Are you looking for a problem?
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
What am I going to do about what?
Are you trying to start something?
Absolutely not.
Seriously.
Stay out of my...
I'm just asking a nice question of you.
Don't walk up to me like that. It's a bad idea.
You seem to have attitudes.
No, I don't. You seem to have an
Welcome to
attitude.
Falls.
You seem to have an attitude.
This was attitude? You asked you a simple question, and instead of answering it, you decided to poke the bear.
So we did...
When people act like jerks.
Yeah, that's very subjective. You might want to take a look in the mirror one day.
Why don't you act your age?
But just don't get up in people's faces. You're going to do that to the wrong guy one day. You're too old.
I'm the wrong guy, okay?
You're too old. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Just go back to your little
Anytime.
restaurant there and have a nice day.
Anytime, buddy.
Just go have a nice day.
Anytime.
Go enjoy your life. Adios. Toodaloo. Off you go. Carry on.
Let's go.
Fair thought. Toodaloo, man. What is wrong with people?
What's wrong is you, moron. Look, you frauditors like to run your mouths about educating people on their rights, yes? So why not let this person who took an interest in what you were doing, let him know what you're doing there. Educate him. This could have been a moment where you connected with someone who may not have known his rights regarding recording in public. This is why I can't get behind you asshats. You're here to antagonize, period.
What is seriously wrong with you?
like that because you wouldn't tell them what you're doing?
Well, that's, people love to ask, that's the second person in a row. People love to ask questions in this town, but if you ask them a question back, they don't want to, all of a sudden you have an attitude. They don't want to hear about it. It's amazing. But, again, don't let that deter you. That guy will be out here harassing somebody else tomorrow.
Yes, I'm sure the harasser with cameras will be back at it tomorrow.
What are you guys getting on camera?
Sorry?
What are you guys like?
Getting out you right now.
Yeah?
Whatever's in front of the lens.
That's thanks. I was just wondering why you guys were videotaping over there.
Oh, I got you.
What the heck?
Well, have a good day, man.
Yeah,
See, I see no difference between that and me asking him what was inside that black garbage bag he just took into the post office. What are you mailing? What do you mean, what am I mailing? None of your business. And I'm sure that's the answer I would have gotten. The other point is, you ask people ask us what we're filming here. You ask people what they're doing. I can make up whatever I want. And that guy can make up whatever was in that bag that he wants. And what does the answer even really mean? What's the difference?
If you don't see how asking someone what he or she is doing when taking packages or mail to the post office is vastly different than asking some random asshats what they're doing filming, then you're as stupid as the rest of the frauditors. And again, you could have simply said we're out demonstrating our rights to record in publicly accessible areas. But you assholes aren't here to educate. You're here to agitate. Alright, I've had enough of this nonsense. These two freedom fighters go in and buy a stamp with absolutely no resistance or problems whatsoever. Although somehow they claim a victory at the end of this. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I, for one, feel super protected knowing that I'm an asshat and his offspring are out trudging America, auditing post offices and government buildings and the always known to violate your First Amendment rights, Apple stores. I'm sure we can all sleep a little bit better knowing that these two not clowns are out there keeping us safe. And that's our show. If you enjoyed yourself...
Alright, let's get another one.
Have you ever tried the old routine? Don't do the thing that I'm about to give you every bit of information on how to do that I definitely don't want you to do. But here's how you do it. Well, we're about to see how that works out for some frauditors. Good afternoon, everyone. Johnny O from the Plot Hole. Today I bring you a video from Press New Hampshire Now. I swear, one day they'll be just a little bit more creative with their titles. Before we dive into the kiddie pool stupid, why haven't you gone over to Into the AM and picked up your 3 for $60 while...
No hawking shirts.
Does that trial sound, Pete?
...for the show?
Does that trial sound, PD?
Yep.
Ah, sweetheart.
Always good when you start your auto with a little bit of misogyny. And yes, this person's posting of the Charleston PD information, that's going to be relevant here in a little bit.
Oh, it's her.
They all,
Let me guess, Edie's going to try to ask for a call flood.
Hi there, I'm also across the Charleston. Yeah, I'm aware.
You got your body cam running?
I sure do.
You better.
You know why I'm pulling you over? No.
We don't answer questions.
Alright, so we're going 70.
Oh, really? That's funny. I got a dash cam all recording it.
There's no way that I was going 70.
No. Retaliation maybe on me?
Promise I couldn't just...
That's funny because you just did answer a question. I mean, I guess it's possible that you don't know how to use a dash cam and have it pointing at your speedometer and not the road where it's supposed to be pointing. If that's the case, then this is going to be a simple one for you. Just take that dash cam footage to the judge when you contest your ticket and get the ticket thrown out. Simple enough. Oh, and yes, this is retaliation for you speeding. But I'm sure you're going to give us a whole other story.
Make your name, badge number?
I am Chief Connors, 401.
Chief Connors.
Yeah,
Why'd the chief come out?
because I just happened to be driving by.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, what you got going on?
That's a bullshit lie, chief.
What do you have going
Don't
on?
start off with lies, dude.
What do you have going on?
What's your badge number?
401.
401, thank you. Yeah, you're illegally parked too with no lights on.
So,
You should probably put your lights on for safety.
What do you have going on? Just filming? I mean, you're alright to film. You know what I mean?
Yeah, did they call you?
See, this is why I can't get behind these frauditors. If the idea is to test your First Amendment, then why get passively aggressive with a police officer who just showed up to state that your First Amendment rights are being protected? I mean, because where are the clicks and views in that?
I'm asking you what you have going on.
Oops, sorry about that. I don't know what happened there.
Have you ever tried the old routine?
Let me get this requeued. One moment. Close enough.
Make your name, badge number?
I am Chief Connors, 401.
Chief Connors.
Yeah,
Why'd the chief come out?
because I just happened to be driving by.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, what you got going on?
That's a bullshit lie, chief.
What do you have going
Don't
on?
start off with lies, dude.
What do you have going on?
What's your badge number?
401.
You already told you.
Yeah, you're illegally parked too with no lights on.
So,
You should probably put your lights on for safety.
what do you have going on?
No, because then you'll claim that he's going ahead and having a false sense of emergency.
Yeah, did they call you?
See, this is why I can't get behind these frauditors. If the idea is to test your First Amendment, then why get passively aggressive with a police officer who just showed up to state that your First Amendment rights are being protected? I mean, because where are the clicks and views in that?
I'm asking you what you have going on.
I don't care what you're asking me. I'm not going to answer you. I don't answer questions.
Okay. And I'll just be hanging out, just watching you, watching people.
Cool.
All right.
Is that what we pay you for?
I don't think you pay me.
We don't pay you, huh? The people don't...
The people of Charlestown pay me, but I don't think you pay me.
No? Why's that?
Are you a resident of Charlestown?
What's out of any of your business?
That's a confirmed no. And when you bring up the whole I'm the boss because I pay your salary nonsense, then you make it his business.
Yes, you do.
I pay taxes, just like everyone else.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
So,
I don't need your directives, dude. I already know that, man.
Yes, you
Chief,
do.
I already know that. You could just go back in your car. You can go back in your car and you could just leave, Chief. I don't need it.
Here is private property from this intersection on.
Yeah, from the gate right there?
No, actually before the gate.
Yeah, I already know. Yeah, I already knew that, Chief. See?
Just stay.
Yeah, I don't need that directive, dude.
Alright.
Yeah. So you gonna call? They called you?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. I'm gonna pull the record, so it does matter, Chief. And I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit lie. You weren't just driving by.
So pull the records. And so what if he doesn't tell you whether or not he was called? I mean, he doesn't have to. As far as I can tell, this chief of police didn't violate your rights, become aggressive, or get violent with you in any way, shape, or form. You're the one escalating this. We're going to skip ahead a little bit because what I've shown you here is plenty of context for you to understand what's going to happen next.
Alright, can I get your license and registration, please?
Man, you too famous,
I
huh?
gave you a picture of my license, but I mean, I was going to get my kids meds.
You don't have to answer that question. We don't answer questions. Yeah.
Make sure I
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you know who I am.
It's not.
Just run it and just do your
I
job.
know who you are, but you
Great.
need to have your license on you. Alright, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hey, dummy, you just publicly admitted to a Class B misdemeanor in the state of New Hampshire. It's illegal for you to operate a motor vehicle without a driver's license. Oh, and she can get all the same information from your license, from your tags, and your registration. So that, whatever.
Charlestown's finest, everyone. Pulling over me and the girl.
Trying to rescue me when
Well, then you should have no problem getting this officer in trouble as you have that dash cam footage, right?
Wonder what Chief Connors is. Another retaliatory stop from Charlestown Police Department in New Hampshire. Probably still getting phone calls from your last few videos. Oh, there's Chief Connors. Here he is. Tyrant Patrol.
Hey, Mark, what can I do for you?
What's going on, Connors? So you do know who I am after all, huh?
I found out, yeah.
Yeah, you found out, but
What can I do for you?
why did you make me drive here 2 hours for papers?
That's what you wanted.
I want radio communications I asked for
I
too.
don't have that.
You have zero radio
I have
communications.
nothing else for you except for that.
You didn't say anything on dispatch regarding that call.
Listen to me. I have nothing else to show you.
You know what's funny, Chief Connors?
If you want anything else, you can
Call
pay
number.
for it.
Hold on, Chief. You're going to listen, okay? Call number 21-5969. You said you weren't dispatched out there. Second, where is my audio?
Read it.
I don't want to read it. You didn't even tell me what I was coming here to get.
Here's where newsman, and I use that word so loosely, gets himself arrested. Now, just because you don't like the way your FOIA request was handled doesn't mean you get to come down here and act like a jackass.
That's what you asked for.
No, I did not. I asked for a lot.
I'm not going back and forth.
No. We are going to go back and forth. You're going to sit here and listen to what I have to say, and 1,000 other people are going to tell you exactly what to say.
So listen to me.
No, I'm not going to listen to you, Chief.
Okay, so
I asked you for certain records, okay? You responded with, what is your name? Where do I send it to? I take emails very seriously for FOIA requests, which is bullshit, okay? Because you made me drive out here for two hours to drive out here to get public record that you could email that says it in the statute, okay? That you can and will email it when I ask.
Hold on a second. You had a bunch of people calling in that this guy incited.
I did not incite it. I told them, do not call. No, I did not. Prove it. Prove it. Prove it.
Did you hear him say that?
I said, do not call. Look at my video. You're live with 600 people watching. 700 people.
You're gonna get arrested for.
Oh, am I really? Yeah, you better do your investigation and watch a live stream, Connors. You got 700 people.
Stop.
No, I will not stop, Connors. Are you
You're under
detaining me?
arrest. I am.
I'm under arrest.
You're under arrest.
For what?
For obstructing.
I am not doing that. I am not making those phone calls.
Turn around, put your hands behind
I am
your
not making those phone calls.
Turn around.
Guys, do not call Charlestown
Put
Police.
your hands behind your back.
I'm not resisting, guys.
Do not
I'm being
resist.
under arrest, guys. Do not call Charlestown Police Department. I did not incite these phone calls. I said do not call Charlestown Police Department. I know you fucking with cell number 4 on the 9th floor. Guys, do not call the Charlestown Police Department regarding my unlawful arrest and detainment.
How many of you actually think he's really discouraging his followers from calling? I mean, remember what he posted at the beginning of the video. That's key.
I said if you have any questions or grievances, you can call dispatch on your own.
Right.
I never told them. You hear this? Guys, do not call. I do not consent to any searches or seizures of my property.
Okay, well, you're under arrest, so I'm searching you consent to
I do
arrest.
not consent to any searches or seizures of my property.
You don't have to consent to a search when you're under arrest. That goes with the territory. Stop attending the Frauditors School of YouTube Law.
He's doing it out of retaliation.
I know. Here she comes.
You guys still getting phone calls over there in Charlestown?
I marked it down to 65 only in the 50.
Yeah, callable.
Alright, you can do that.
All right.
It's your choice.
Yeah, you still getting phone calls over there?
Address it, and you can do it by mail, by in person, by phone, or online. Are you doing this out of retaliation?
Hey, you still getting phone calls over there? Do not call Charlestown Police Department. Hey, give Chief Connors a kiss and hug, sweetheart.
I mean, how could we ever think that you didn't want people to call in and harass the police department? I mean, it's not like you posted the information at the beginning and then once again at the end. And it's not like you got some sort of sick enjoyment out of those people calling in. I mean, at all. Can't be it at all, right? And that's our show. If you enjoyed yourself, hit that like button on the way to the next video. Subscribe to the channel and slap that bell like some of the smart Glenn Stereo's warrior from Lion to the Court so you don't miss an episode.
That'd be a lot of slapping if we're slapping Glenn Stereos. Lawyer. But there's quite a lot of lying with Glenn. Quite a lot of lying. Let's bring these guys up to the next level. While I try to get our next content loaded. What's going on? Why ain't this loading? Seriously, what's going on? Alright, here's our next one.
It's happened again. Frauditors just no shame. There's no level too low. Good afternoon, everyone. Johnny O from the Plot Hole, and today I bring you another frauditor who has confused his level of importance with anything that resembles, well, importance. But before we jump into the shallow end of the gene pool, let's check in with today's sponsor. If you're ever looking for something comfortable and stylish, then look no further than from Into the AM.
No.
10% you.
Stop hawking the shirts and get us our content.
What's going on, guys? Auditing America.
Me and Loser.
We're at the Maitland Police Department. It's like a downtown station.
We're in 110 North Maitland Avenue. See if they're open. Hey, what's up, man? How are you? Could you help me with a public records request? Is this it? Well, I'm just before I even request. Do you know if the Maitland Police Department released internal affairs and completed investigations to the public? Like once they complete the investigation.
For officers?
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. This is Elmo again. And just for transparency, no, there are no arrests, tasers, or anything like that. I saw this guy act like a Karen and decided I wanted to comment on it. Oh, for what it's worth, Maitland PD has 4 avenues listed on their website for getting your FOIA requests in. Email, fax, call, or in person. I mean, it's so simple that even Elmo here should be able to do it.
I don't think they release that information to the public. I think that's internal.
Why?
Unless it's crime-related information. If they do an investigation and nothing comes of that investigation is completed, then I think that ends up staying within the department at that point.
Why would they do that?
Who would they release it to?
To the public.
They would have.
I mean, when I get in trouble, for instance.
Correct.
Like that you allegedly choked out your girlfriend?
Anyone can come here.
Yeah.
Request how I got in trouble. How come it doesn't work the same way to you guys?
Probably could request that information, but we're not just releasing it unless it's requested.
Oh, that's fair. Like, yeah, if some police departments don't release it, and
Correct.
We're all completely against that because you have to have transparency on what's going on.
Were you looking for one of our officers? Or another?
Where can I find like internal affairs?
There, it's at our main department with our cabinet.
I think this is the part where the officer realizes what he's dealing with. A fraudulent Karen.
But
Is it easy to like speak to someone of these people? Because I've never seen nobody that said internal affairs.
It doesn't say internal affairs. They're normally individuals that are in our department who are assigned to that division. So they're not specifically just doing internal affairs.
So these are guys that you see.
They do other things.
But these are guys that you see on a daily basis.
Yeah.
With all due respect, sir, you seem like a very good person. But how can like, let's say if I.
Am I being recorded?
But it's okay. It's just I'm not here to bother you in any way. I'm just gathering information.
Sorry, it must be these Texas allergies. But did Anselmo just say he's not here to bother this officer?
Yeah, that's what the liar said.
Oh, geez, sorry again. It's got to be these allergies.
Hold on one second. 62 man, and I'll be when I walk up at the CP building.
If I break the law.
Hold on one second. I got a supervisor you want to talk with?
Sure. I appreciate it.
Hold on one second.
All right.
Eventually.
These guys get policed by their own friends. Imagine me getting arrested, and then I'll be like, okay, well, my friends are going to determine if I'm really in the wrongdoing or not.
Who are you kidding? You don't have friends.
So what I'll do is I'll give you the main address to the main police department, and then you can go there and speak to our internal affairs.
Your friends that police you if you do something wrong, correct? And then you don't let the public know what happened.
No, moron. You can get all records involving internal affairs via FOIA request once the investigation is done. Now, here's what I'll be charitable to Mr. Dingleturd here. I agree that police should be policed by people other than the police. Carrying 2, yeah, that works. We should have a review process that involves not just the police officers, but legal experts. Could be civilians, could be, whatever. As long as there are people from the community, along with police officers on a review board to go over these incidences, I think that would go a long way in order to restore a little bit of faith and trust amongst communities and the police department. Let me know what you think down in the comment section.
Okay, now I get it. Now, one last question before I get going. Do you know what the Third Amendment is?
Like I said, your information that you're requesting.
Oh, no, I got that. No, I'm saying, do you know, like briefly, you don't have to tell me the whole thing, and I'll be on my way. Do you know what the Third Amendment?
No, I can't call it off the top of my head.
Make sure you remember that, sir. You can't protect something you don't know about. You swore you were going to protect the Constitution when you become a police officer. Also, you guys are getting paid tuition reimbursement. So we're paying for your college. We're paying for your salary. And the only thing that we expect from you is to know about our rights, sir. Look, actually.
No, you don't.
Here you go. I have one right here. Ma'am, how's it going? Real quick question. I'm quizzing cops. Real quick. Ma'am, I'm speaking with you. That's my point. You see, that's my point. Police officers are rude. You guys are rude.
Police officers are rude because they don't want to play your silly game? No quartering. By the way, that's the answer to your question. No quartering.
That is correct.
Tyrants, redcoats. You guys are redcoats.
No, you weren't quartering the redcoats. Get it right.
Tyrant police. I try to give them the Constitution, guys. So you can learn the goddamn Third Amendment. You guys are tyrants. You're tyrants. Bad leadership.
About the only amendment doesn't really come into play right now.
Tyrant redcoats.
Sorry, but how are these officers tyrants and redcoats? I mean, do you even know the definition of the word tyrant?
Or redcoat?
Must be nice to opt out of your health insurance coverage, and the citizens still have to pay you $195 bi-weekly so you can pay for your own coverage wherever you want. Must be nice. Must be nice to go to college and get college reimbursement, college tuition reimbursement. Must be nice. Well, guess what? No, we have the right to protest.
Yes, you have the right to peacefully protest. And yes, I'm also sure it's nice to receive some sort of scholastic grants or tuition reimbursements from your employer. Loads of other companies offer similar packages, and in order to stay competitive, the police department is offering the same thing. Enrique, you could get a lot of these same things if you just went to work, got a job.
There you go, man. Are you a cop? No, you look like you stole the cop car, but let me ask you a quick question, man. I'm quizzing cops on the Constitution. I got one right here. Okay. Are you SWAT?
I do have a position on SWAT team.
Nice. Pretty good.
But I am kind of in a hurry.
I know. That's why I'm letting you go super fast.
Oh, well, how nice of you to let this SWAT officer go super fast. I'm sure he was extremely concerned. Now, this is a SWAT officer here that Auditing America says that he challenges and owns. Bullshit. Oh, I promise I'll take an allergy pill for the next one.
You know what the Third Amendment is?
I would probably have to review it to look at it.
Okay. Sir, you seem like a good person. I just spoke with your co-workers in there. Nobody knows the goddamn Third Amendment. You guys swore to protect the Constitution when you became police officers. Imagine if your doctor didn't know how to take your blood pressure or stuff like that. Also, you guys are getting college tuition reimbursement. You're getting paid for health benefits, all these type of stuff. All we want you guys is to remember that the most important thing is what you swore to protect, the Constitution. You didn't swear to protect anything else. You're supposed to know and protect our rights, sir. Thank you very much. You have a great day. I'm gonna ask your coworker over here.
I didn't see any owning here. Maybe he meant the other officer.
I don't know it. Sir, by the way, the Third Amendment, no soldiers in my home. Yeah, it's simple. You can't. The government can't send soldiers to anybody's home in the time of peace or in time of war. They can't do that. We're just educating people, man. Sometimes it's people say you're harassing cops. No, I'm not. I'm like a paparazzi, you know?
Oh, good Lord. The lack of self-awareness here is astounding. Did he just try to refute the fact that he's a serial cop harasser by comparing himself and calling himself a member of a group that serially harasses people?
Yeah.
I mean, this is just too easy.
What's your name? David. David. Nice to meet you. I'm Enrique. Okay. Take care, man. Yeah. Real quick, sir.
Yeah.
I'm quizzing cops on the Constitution. What's the Third Amendment?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
How would you feel if your doctor didn't know how to take your blood pressure?
I don't know.
Sir?
Yeah.
Sir?
I'm not answering.
There's thousands watching. Here. Learn it.
I don't need that.
Learn it. Yeah, no, you need it. No, you keep it. You swore to protect the tyrant. You're a redcoat. You're a redcoat. What a tyrant.
He's a tyrant because he doesn't take unsolicited favors from a moron with a camera? Well, that settles it. You don't know what the word tyrant means. Now,
No.
Anselmo here whinges about tyrants right before he ends his video, so we're just going to skip all that part. And we're going to leave you with a little bit of homework there, Enrique. Do me a favor.
Do me a favor, beat up Enrique? I wish. Alright, Frauded or Troll, are you ready?
Manages to get himself arrested for trespassing. Enjoy the video.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is
Other ones may just
advised.
find it quite funny.
How you doing?
Did she not do good enough job?
What's that?
He already responded out here.
Well, you can't be on private property videotaping.
What's Nicholas say on it?
That's Department of Transportation.
Well, yeah, the state of Maryland put this here.
Yeah, well, this here is private property.
Is that where I'm standing, dude?
Yes, it is. You got an ID on you?
Let's go. Arrest me.
I'm telling you, just to
Arrest me. I'm not, because I'm not. This is a public street sign.
Oh, don't worry. He's going to arrest you soon enough.
Yay.
Look at it. You're ridiculous. He was perfect. You just ruined it for you guys. You just ruined it. Garvey, you have a badge number?
Yeah, 0142.
Why did you ruin it?
You got an ID on you?
I'm not giving it to you.
Yeah.
I'm not trespassing.
You're on private property, buddy.
This is a street sign.
Yeah, well, we're not playing that.
Public property. I don't want to play it either. Arrest me.
I'm asking you for your identification.
What? I'm not going to resist you at all. I'm not giving it to you. I'll give it to you at the station. I want you to take it all the way. You think you're a bully? Then let's take it all the way.
I'm not.
Oh, luckily for us, he sure will take it all the way. I really wish it would go like this every single time. When they start playing games, just arrest them, bring them to the station, and go from there.
Well, I'm seeing what you're doing. You're on private property
I already told
videotaping.
you what I was doing.
Oh, you told me. You didn't tell me.
I'm not on private property.
I'm telling
you.
you.
Go look at the map.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, you're on private property.
How do you know?
This is the road. That's the land. That's private property.
There's this thing called an easement, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't have to walk in the street. I can walk here. That's why these signs are here.
Yeah. You're on private property videotaping.
You hear this, dude? What's up? You hear this, dude? You're perfect. Why is he gonna ruin it for you guys?
It's not ruining nothing. You weren't in the property earlier, and now you are.
I was in the same exact spot.
And you were down the street.
You know what this is?
What's that?
A street sign. They can't put their street signs on Amic Farms property.
Okay.
So this cannot be Amic Farms property because there is a Maryland sign here.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
I'm gonna ask you one more time
I'm
for
not
your
gonna
ID.
give it to you. I'll go. That's
Turn
fine.
around. You got anything on you?
Not really.
Put your hands up.
I got phone, a water bottle.
Phone, keys, and a water bottle.
You guys are a joke.
You're calling them a joke, but yet you're the idiot that didn't do his research and now you're getting arrested? Yeah, great job.
Just a business card.
Delaware Defender.
That's me, brother.
Do your own
Why are you
investigation.
going in my pockets?
I actually got anything on you. You said no. Key. What's in there? Strap.
That's it. That's a lens cap.
What's this?
This might be the lens because it's circular.
Phone.
Oh, it's a phone. Yeah.
So why are you making this difficult?
You're making it difficult. It was perfect. I'm not trespassing. You're ridiculous. I'll go to jail for it because you're full of shit.
Okay.
There's no way that this is their property. It has a sticker on it because Maryland owns it. They don't stick it on other people's
You
property.
need me to call the plant manager out here and tell you that you're on his property?
We're at the property lines.
All right.
He's got no idea. Why are you listening to them? You're the police.
Yeah, I know.
You don't know.
I do. I'm telling you now to get off the property.
I'm not on their property.
All right, buddy.
So you want me to stand in the street? And
You can stand on the street and stand across the road there.
That's their property too, then.
That's a public road right there. That's a road.
So is this.
You're not on the road. You're on the grass. That's their property.
You are ridiculous.
All right.
You want me to go on the other side of the street?
And I'm going to ask you one more time for your name.
I'm not giving it. I'll move.
You have a lawful order to give me your name.
You asked me to leave. I'm going to leave.
I gave you a lawful order to give me your name. So what is your name?
Oh my God. I guess I'm going to jail today. That's fine.
What is your name?
I'm going to jail. That's fine. Let's go. I'm not giving it. I'm not trespassing. You can't arrest me for trespassing because I'm not trespassing. This is not their property.
It's not. Whose property is it?
It's an easement. This is county property, city property. It's city
You don't
property.
even know.
I do know.
No, you don't know. You're just another smart-ass frauditor that thinks he knows everything, but yet he doesn't understand simple property lines.
I don't know if it's a county. Maybe it looks like a county road sign to me, but that's the junction for the road up there. That's why there's light poles here. They don't own the electric company. Come on, Garvey. There's a public easement. It's probably 33 feet from the center line of the road, or 18.
One of those guys, are you?
Well, it's facts. It's facts that there's an easement for people to walk down the street. It's facts.
You're not in the street. You're
I don't
standing
want
on
to be
their
in the street because I can get hit by a car in the street.
But the thing
That's
is,
why there's an easement.
You're on their property. Videotape.
I'm not.
Then what are you doing?
You think I'm on their property, Lee?
Yes.
So why didn't you do something then?
Because we're down there at the end of the street. It wasn't their property.
Hell, they own the whole thing over there. They had the whole yard. I was
Now you know the property lines too?
Well, I know where the easements are. Where the easement are. This is not their property.
This is their property. What's your name?
I just want to go to jail now.
You want to go to jail?
I guess, yeah, because this is just getting bad. Because there's no way. There's no way that this is their property.
Yeah, it is their property.
How do they own up to the street? There's a gas line in the road.
You in a house?
Line under the road?
You in a house?
What does it matter?
Do you own a house?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't?
Not to me, no. This has nothing to do with my house.
Your property line runs right to the road, does it? Does it or does it not?
There's a sidewalk there that people are allowed to use.
That's a sidewalk. This isn't a sidewalk.
Well,
It's completely pointless to try to explain anything to this frauditor. Obviously, he thinks he knows it all. He's a smartass. I would just say arrest him. And if he resists, whip out the taser.
there is no sidewalk. It's the same idea. Just because there isn't a paved piece of concrete here doesn't mean the same rules don't apply. I do this everywhere.
You do, yeah.
I do this all over the place. Typically Delaware, like you've seen.
Yeah.
But the same laws apply.
State to state, they apply?
Well, easement laws, yeah. I mean, the feetage might be different, but I'm not even 2 feet off the road here.
You were right up here when I seen you, and
I
you
was
moved back.
standing right in line with this piece of wood, right? I mean, I got it on video. I'm still videoing now.
So am I.
That's great. So you really want it? You want to take me for trespassing now?
If I wanted to take you for trespassing, I'd take you. I'm asking you for your name.
What are you doing? So you're going to take me for failure to ID?
Yeah. I'm
What
giving you
law
a
am I breaking?
failure to pay a lawful order. I'm giving you. Told you to give me your name.
Maryland is not a stop and ID state, Garvey. You have to accuse me of a crime. That's the Fourth Amendment, just flat out.
One, you're trespassing.
I'm
You've
not
been
even
asked to
say
leave.
I'm not trespassing.
I said I'm not locking you up right now for trespassing.
Why? I just said to. This is ridiculous.
Because I'm trying to be easy with you here and just get your name.
I just want to take my pictures and go. I'm not trying to trespass. I'm not trying to do anything.
Like your videotaping.
Have you ever heard of free press?
Yeah, I've heard of free press.
Great, thank you. That helps me out a lot if this gets ugly. That helps me out a lot.
But that's not what your business card says.
It does. It's investigative journalist. Journalism is press. And it does say on there, free press needs to stay free.
You got it again? Let me leave
No,
it.
you're going to probably go through my pockets in a few minutes anyway, so. Right? Is that what we're going to, Garvey?
No.
Come on, just arrest this clown already. It's been way too long.
No, I'm sitting here trying to be nice with you and reason with you, but you want to be ignorant about it and not give me your name.
I want my rights respected.
Yeah.
Out here, huh?
Yeah, you are.
You're trying to get my ID. You violate my Fourth Amendment.
I have every reason. I have a lawful reason to identify you. You are on private property, trespassing.
I wasn't. Then let's go for trespassing.
All right, well, turn around.
Oh my God, Garvey.
You can give me your name now or not?
Well, let's wait till we get in there. Let's see your supervisor says something.
I am supervisor.
You're the supervisor.
I am.
Yeah, I guess I will, right? Wow. We're next to a hairstyle. Public hairstyle. I can't believe you got it, man.
You drive your car up here. We'll put him in here and put his stuff in there.
I'm fine with walking.
No, we're not walking.
It's right there. I can see it.
Yeah, well, we're not walking. If we get hit by a car, then there you go, trying to sue us again. So we're going to put you in the car.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
You're saying you can't believe it, but yet you had so many opportunities to identify, and you chose not to. So here's the result.
So what's your name?
Michael.
Michael what?
Nyhart.
Nyhart? How do you spell that?
Nithart.
Where you live?
16
Where you live?
Seaford, Delaware.
Alright. Four Dorchester, 1042.
254, 10-4.
Days 19 Dorchester. I'm a Milton 95.
Beach 19-4, 1659.
Right.
Alright, I don't want to be on their property, man.
Look, I'm escorting you.
Oh, so it's legal now.
I had to walk around all your belongings, so. Watch your head.
Yeah, get on there.
Lock the truck.
There you go. Another frauditors acting like a complete moron and getting himself arrested.
Yep.
I love to see that. Anyways, moving on to the next clip, we have Audit Them being very difficult as usual and failing to file a simple FOIA request. Check it out.
Well, damn, folks, I'm in the town of Cary, Cary, Illinois. Wanting to purchase a oath of office of the mayor and town clerk, as well as obtain some other information. Today is June 11th. I am in my auditing uniform, and I do have my clipboard with me as well.
Wow, so he has his auditing uniform and a clipboard. Oh, you have to take him seriously if he has a clipboard.
So, bear with me. So we gather this information. Inspector. Hi, ma'am. Ma'am, I need to purchase
2 oath of offices certified of the mayor and the town clerk.
Yep, I need to purchase the oath of office certified of the town clerk and mayor.
Okay.
You can tell the lady is completely confused as to what's going on in front of her. She sees a weirdo with cameras and clipboards with holes in his jeans, and she's like, what is going on?
What is this?
Yeah.
What do you mean? This is a cell phone. I'm recording audio and video.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You're here to purchase,
Yes, that is correct.
okay. Give me a second.
Sure. Violation. Oh. I don't know what they got me waiting for. If it's going to be what I requested or just a run around or we'll see. That's what I always do.
Sorry. So we have to go and provide you guys information though. We have to pay some 5 days to like unfortunately it's in our HR office.
Mm-hmm. What's your job duty here, sir? Okay. And you are saying it takes 5 days of compliance. What statute are you referring to?
Audit Them. I don't think he's referring to any statute. You're the only one that always refers to statute, and nobody understands what you're talking about.
Okay, Freedom of Information Act request, that's a 37-page state law. Are you referring to a specific statute? Is your FOIA, what's the first name of your FOIA officer? Okay, is any of your FOIA officers presently available? Okay, I tell you what, let me have 5 FOIA forms. Also, I need to do an inspection on the expenditures for 2019.
Something strange about you. What?
Yep, in order for me to complete filing these forms here, I also need to do an inspection on the expenditures for 2019. Is that book readily available?
I think there's a hint of desperation about you. I really do.
Yeah, I agree, Simon. He sounds desperate, but mostly he sounds confused. He doesn't know what's going on, and I've said this before, he needs psychiatric help. He needs to be put on some heavy medication to fix whatever imbalance is going on between his 2 ears.
I'm currently not using online at this second. That's the reason why I made it here to look at the hard copy. No, it does not require a FOIA, sir, because the records do not have to be produced or prepared. It does not take 5 days to have a member of the public inspect the book readily available. Sir, again, a book readily available does not require a FOIA. If I was the only way, I would have to FOIA something if anything has to be redacted or prepared, which takes time for a public custodian to pull. Okay, also, sir, I need to look at the code, zoning and ordinance book as well. I need to do an inspection on the zoning and ordinances book as well. Sir, I'm currently not using online. That's the reason why
You're currently not using online? Give me a break, Audit Them. You run a YouTube channel. You access the internet every single day. You live stream in your car. Why don't you just stop playing games for once in your life?
Visited the town hall to look at the hard copy. The only way I'm going to be able to complete these FOIAs by looking at the hard copies and obtaining information from within the hard copy to file the FOIA form, so that way your FOIA custodian would have the time needed to prepare the documents sought. Sure. Well, first he went from one to another. Meanwhile, let me pause. See, but when you ask them for the big tickets, which is the oath of offices, they want to start saying other, whatever what he stated on we'll play it back.
Alright, I'm gonna fast forward to the conclusion because I've edited about 3 or 4 videos of Audit Them in the last few days. I'm just tired of hearing his voice. It's always the same crap and he never gets anywhere.
What's the reason of sending the police here and I got money on the table doing business? What did I ask that caused the police to come out here? What was it from any of my words, from any interaction that I,
Other than that, you're an idiot?
Unbelievable. They sent the police chief. Alright, pause. Let me complete these.
That you're a moron?
And when I asked him if his oath of office is presently available, readily available, he said it's probably locked up. The police love using them terms. Pause. So now since he came and engaged me, an open investigation may begin. Let me file these for you. Okay. I will be doing a follow-up visit with an intern. Okay, we need to inspect the FOIA log, the actual hard copies. The books. So that may be a later time. However, I will wait for the compliance of those FOIAs via email. And you are Brian, Director of Community Development. My man. So that. So that.
Alright, so obviously Auditem completely lost his mind, as we knew it would happen. So if anybody knows where he is, just try to get him to check himself in. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And we'll see you on the next video. If you are interested in buying some official Frauditor Troll merch, please check out frauditortroll.com. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. And with that, I think we can bring this to a close. As always, please make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. Help us get to those goals of 50,000 views, 1,000 subscribers, so Black Silver Extra sends us those nice red packages, and Google puts us on the algorithms. Until next time, like, share, and subscribe, be kind to one another, and always, 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 release the Krakens. Remember, next time, always, 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 release the Krakens. As we march along this evening and every evening here from day one. Remember, Art Bell comes up next in our overnight segment. Until then, have a great day. Have a great day. Like, share, and subscribe. And be kind to one another. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the overnight.